Is it on, bro? I don't hear myself. Come on. Okay. Yeah. I losing wings all the time, why would I want to flush? Money down the toilet for something so inglorious. When I got a diamond mind, I shine through my stories, bruh. My status come from aura since I had David.
You are now listening to the Shaw Report with Damian Banks.
Hello. What's happening? What's up? What's going on? It's the Shaw Report, and I am your host, Damian Banks. Shaw Bears alum and fans rejoice. This is your very own podcast hosted by moi, Damian S. Banks. This is the official podcast of Shaw University Athletics, where week in, week out, we give you recaps and the goings on within the athletic department at your Shaw University. So you know what time it is, you know how we do, so don't act brand new. Follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at Sports by Damian. That's SportsByDamion. And Shaw University Athletics are on social media. On Twitter, it's at Shaw Bears. On Instagram, it's at SU_Bears. On Snapchat, Shaw U Athletics. And on Facebook.com/SU Bears. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Hopefully last week was awesome for you. This week should be even better. You want to strive to do better each and every day, each and every week. So hopefully this week is going to be a great week for you. Things going on in the athletic department right now is the spring semester. So you know the spring sports are popping 10. I'm a football guy myself. I played football in college and all that. But I love spring sports. I love track and field, love softball, love bowling. All of that stuff is going on in the athletic department at Shaw University. But before we do all that, want to give you updates on a couple of sports that are not being played right now. Well, mainly one sport, football. Spring practice is going on, but gonna give you an update. It's a couple months away, but it's never too early to give you guys an update on football. So, third annual golf tournament fundraiser is going to be June 7th. Head coach Adrian Jones and his staff are going to be welcoming one and welcoming all to River Ridge Golf Course. You can call Gilbert Wiggins, 919-546-8279, or you can email him gilbert.wiggins@shawu.edu. Pretty affordable for the fundraiser. Again, go to shawbears.com or contact Gilbert Wiggins. Also going on in the athletic department, bowling. Head coach Joe Williams and the bowling squad. CIAA championships are this weekend coming up in Virginia Beach, Virginia, AMF Lynn Haven bowling lanes. The Shaw Bears will be participating in the CIAA championships in bowling. Not a bad place to have a championship game at the beach. Hopefully the weather is good if you're around the area. Go check out the CIAA championships. Go check out the Shaw Bears, the bowling squad. It's going to be at Virginia Beach. Going to be a good excuse to go to the beach. Maybe you could take the wife, take the kids, take the boyfriend, take the girlfriend. Whatever you got going on, go support your Shaw Bears. The bowling squad, head coach Joe Williams, will be participating in the CIAA bowling championships this weekend. Virginia Beach, Virginia, AMF Lynn Haven Lanes. Show you right. Well, we got this thing rocking. We got this thing rolling. A lot of things to talk about on this edition of the Shaw Report. We got men's, women's tennis. We got softball. We got track and field. Popping 10. Let's take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere, but if you do, come right back. You're listening to the Shaw Report on shawbears.com. Hey, Shaw Bears fans, refresh your game day with the new and improved real Coca-Cola taste of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. With 0 calories and 0 sugar. It's college sports' newest tradition. Grab an ice cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar and taste the feeling. Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of Shaw University Athletics.
You are now listening to the Shaw Report with Damian Banks.
What's happening? Welcome back to the Shaw Report. Again, I am your host, Damian Banks. This is the official podcast of Shaw University Athletics. So you know what time it is, you know how we do, so don't act brand new. Follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at Sports by Damion. That's SportsByDamion. You can also find Shaw University Athletics all across social media. On Twitter, it's at Shaw Bears. On Instagram, it's at SU_Bears. On Snapchat, Shaw U Athletics, as well as Facebook.com/SU Bears. We thank you for listening to the podcast week in, week out. Thank you for supporting me and the Shaw Report. You can find it on shawbears.com. You can also find it on iTunes. Search the Shaw Report. They're free on both sites. They're free everywhere. It's a gift from us to you, the alum and the fans of your Shaw University. We thank you for the support, and we want to give that support right back to you by giving you this free podcast on a weekly basis. But I digress. Before the break, we talked a little bit about football. Not football season yet. Spring practice is going on right now. Head coach Adrian Jones and the football staff are preparing for the 2019-2020 season. But right now, in the immediate future, third annual golf tournament fundraiser will be June the 7th at River Ridge Golf Course. For information on that, go to shawbears.com. Also, contact Gilbert Wiggins, 919-546-8279, or email Gilbert Wiggins at gilbert.wiggins@shawu.edu. Also spoke a little bit about the bowling squad. Head coach Joe Williams and the bowling team will be participating in the CIAA Bowling Championships this weekend in Virginia Beach, Virginia at the AMF Lynn Haven Lanes. Not a bad place to have a championship game at the beach. Right by the beach, Lord of mercy. But I digress. Not a bad place to have a championship. So if you want to go to the beach, you want to take your family to the beach, go check out the CIAA Bowling Championships this weekend. For more information on that, go to shawbears.com as well as the CIAA.com. But I digress. Want to shout out to Shaw U student athletes who play tennis. For the second straight week, senior Carmen Mantecan was the player of the week in the CIAA, and freshman Kundai Mayanga was the rookie of the week in the CIAA. They both had 3-0 weeks last week against Bowie State, Elizabeth City State, and Virginia Union. Shouts out to those ladies winning those weekly honors in the CIAA. Player of the week goes to Carmen Mantecan, and rookie of the week goes to Kundai Mayanga. Those ladies are doing big things for real, man. Speaking of big things, we're going to get into the Shaw Bears Scoreboard. Again, we're going to start with women's tennis. They got it popping 10. They had 2 matches this week. The Lady Bears were on the road. First, they traveled to Salisbury, North Carolina to face the Lady Blue Bears of Livingstone last Tuesday. Got off to a good start as the aforementioned Carmen Mantecan and Syria Debe got their doubles match, won 8-0 over Maggie Henderson and Mariah Mason of Livingstone. Next, the Lady Bears went on to sweep the remaining doubles matches as well as all 6 singles matches, led by Theodora Jovanovic, 6-0-6-0 win over Maggie Henderson, en route to a 9-0 shutout win for Shaw over Livingstone. Next up, the Lady Bears had a date with the Lady Rams of Winston-Salem State over the weekend. Again, Carmen Mantecan and Syria Debe won their number 1 doubles match, 8-3 over China Brown and Kirsten Janelle. The Lady Bears swept all the singles matches in this one as well. Jovanovic, Mantecan, Debe, Kundai Mayanga, Helena Fekite, Ava Ostermeyer, they all had dominating wins. The Lady Bears improved to 7-3 overall and 5-0 in CIAA play. Next up, March the 19th, they will host Fayetteville State. For more information on the Lady Bears tennis program and head coach Sunday Initan, go to shawbears.com. Next up, we have men's tennis, who hadn't hit the court since March the 4th in a loss at Barton College. Now, the Bears were on the road at Virginia State last Thursday. Number 1 doubles win by Diego Leal and Enegazashi Makambwa got Shaw off to a good start as the Bears took all 3 double matches. The Bears dropped the number 1 singles match, but Makambwa backed up his doubles win with a singles win 6-2, 6-3, and a number 2 singles slot to give Shaw their first win of the season, 6-1 over Virginia State. Next up for the Bears was a game on Sunday as they hosted Averett. Diego Leal and Makambwa Ganazashi, Daniel Ak, and Diego Nina won their doubles matches, and Shaw went on to defeat Averett 5-2 overall, giving them their second win on the season. Congratulations to head coach Sunday Inatan and the men's tennis program picking up their second win of the season. Next up for the Bears, a match March the 24th. They will be taking on Virginia State University once again. For more information on the men's tennis program, visit shawbears.com. Let's pause for a sponsor break. Today's podcast is brought to you by Summit Hospitality. Summit Hospitality is a proud sponsor of Shaw University Athletics. With 6 Marriott branded hotels in the Raleigh area, Summit Hospitality can manage all of your lodging needs. Make your reservations for your family or a group by calling 919-669-0576 and let them know that Shaw University Athletics sent you. That's Summit Hospitality, 919-669-0576.
You are now listening to The Shaw Report with Damian Banks.
Gotta love Summit Hospitality. If you're in the greater Raleigh area, if you need a hotel, if you need somewhere to stay, you're coming in town for business, visiting old family, old friends, visiting Shaw University. Maybe you got your kid in town, thinking about having them come to Shaw University. Who knows? If you need a hotel, if you're in the greater Raleigh area, visit summithospitality.com. Several Marriott branded hotels in the Raleigh area. Need somewhere to stay? Again, visit summithospitality.com. Next up on the Shaw Bears scoreboard, we have softball head coach Christina Coleman and the Lady Bears softball squad. They were in action on a CIAA roundup. Day 1 of the CIAA roundup, the Lady Bears took a 2-1 lead over host Elizabeth City State on a Alex Masnika home run in the 3rd inning. Masnika went 2 for 4 from the plate with 2 RBIs, but the Lady Vikings would score 3 runs in the 5th inning and 5 more in the 9th to knock off Shaw. Shaw fell by the 9-4 score. On day 2, the Bears had a rough day, dropping 3 games, 16-8 to Bowie State, 15-2 to Virginia State, and 11-2 to Virginia Union. But on day 3, Shaw University came up big. They took on Lincoln in the first game. Shaw scored 3 runs in the 4th inning to break a scoreless tie. The Lady Bears got a 2-hit, 2 RBI performance from senior third baseman Kiana Rogers in a 6-2 victory, their first of the season. The Lady Bears did drop the last game of the roundup 9-0 to Chowan. Next up for the Lady Bears softball program, March the 30th, they will be taking on Livingstone. For more information on head coach Christina Coleman and the Lady Bears softball team, visit shawbears.com. Next up, we have Track and Field, who participated in the 49ers Classic, hosted by UNC Charlotte. Impressive showing by the Lady Bears. Senior Laquelle Harris finished 3rd in the discus with a throw of 45.17 meters, and she tossed a shot put distance of 12.76 meters, and that was good for 4th place. Katie Ann Went ran a strong time of 56.28 seconds in the 400 meters to place 3rd overall at the meet. And Louisa Curry had a 6th place steeplechase finish, 13 minutes, 47.33 seconds. The Lady Bears, her next meet will be March the 29th through the 30th at the Fred Harvey Invitational in Richmond, Virginia. For more information on head coach Franz Kwame Smith and the Bears Track and Field program, visit shawbears.com. Spring semester sports are in full effect. Track and field, men's, women's tennis, softball. If you need it, Shaw has it. Go to shawbears.com. Download this podcast. Download anything related to Shaw University Athletics. If you're on social media, visit at Shaw Bears on Twitter, at SU_Bears on Instagram, and Snapchat, Shaw U Athletics, or Facebook.com/SU Bears. You can also look me up on social media, shameless plug, at Sports by Damian. That's SportsByDamion, and we thank you kindly. Well, ladies and gents, boys and girls, it's the end of another episode of the Shaw Report, the official podcast of Shaw University Athletics. We thank you for listening week in, week out. It's greatly appreciated. With that being said, remember, never take no for an answer. And if the door is locked, dig a tunnel underneath the building and sneak your way in. You have just listened to the Shaw Report. I am your host, Damian Banks. I got 2 words for you people. I'm gone.
A heap sees, but a few knows.